Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got something special to talk about, Bobby Ducote's brand new small tire Nova. If you've been following Bobby on Street Outlaws, you know he's no stranger to fast cars, but this one hits different. Let's dive into what makes this build so special and why it might just bring back the golden era of street racing. Now, let's set the scene. Bobby Ducote, the Street Outlaws, No Prep King star, is widely known for his insane 787 cubic inch nitrous Firebird. That thing is a beast, a true top-tier no-prep machine. But here's the twist, Bobby has decided to take a step back from the world of all-out, high-budget race cars and return to his roots with a new small tire Nova. And let me tell you, this car is pure street racing nostalgia. Imagine this, no fancy electronics, no full tube chassis, no EFI wizardry, just a big block Chevy, a couple of nitrous kits, and a set of small tires ready to tear up the asphalt. Sounds familiar? That's because this is exactly the kind of setup we used to see back in the early days of Street Outlaws. If you remember the 405 list from 2012 to 2013, you'll know what I mean. Back then, the top 10 was filled with big block, small tire street cars, and racing was all about pure driver skill, tuning, and guts. Bobby's new Nova is a straight-up tribute to that era, and I have to say, I absolutely love it. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood. While exact details on the engine size aren't confirmed yet, we can tell it's a big block Chevy running nitrous. And not just a little nitrous, we're talking a two-stage nitrous setup, which means this car is no joke. Sure, it's not rocking the 500 plus horsepower numbers we see in NPK cars, but that's not the point. This Nova isn't built for all-out no-prep dominance. Instead, it's built for real-deal street racing. Unlike the high-dollar pro mods and tube chassis cars that dominate today's scene, this Nova is much more relatable to the average racer. No crazy power management systems, no insane carbon fiber builds, just an old-school, raw, and powerful muscle car. And that's what makes it so exciting. We've seen a shift in Street Outlaws over the years. From the gritty, street-built cars of the early seasons to the $500,000 no-prep monsters we see today, things have changed a lot. And while that's great for high-stakes competition, it's also made things a bit less relatable for fans who just want to see some good old-fashioned street racing. Bobby's Nova brings that back, and for that reason alone, it's one of the most exciting builds we've seen in a while. Now, let's talk about why this Nova actually matters in today's racing scene. The small tire world is exploding right now, and we're seeing a revival of real, heads-up, driver-focused racing. You've got events like Cash Days, JJ DeBoss's arm drop races, and small tire no-prep competitions bringing in more and more racers. And the best part? You don't need a $500,000 car to compete. Bobby's Nova is proof that you can still build a killer street car without breaking the bank. This Nova is also perfectly suited for real street action. No, I'm not talking about a prep track with timing lights. I mean backroad, flashlight start, no excuses racing. That's what makes small tire racing so exciting. Unlike the NPK-style full-send setups that need a perfectly prepped surface to shine, this Nova can hook and book on just about any street. And let's be real, watching a small tire car gap a big tire car in the street is one of the most satisfying things in racing. With the right setup and a solid driver like Bobby behind the wheel, this car is going to be a problem for anyone who lines up next to it. So, what's next for Bobby and his new small tire beast? Well, we can only speculate. But I bet good money we'll see this Nova making waves in the small tire and street racing scene. Will it show up in Street Outlaws, fastest in America? Maybe. Will it go head-to-head with some of the baddest street cars in the country? Almost definitely. One thing's for sure, Bobby Ducote isn't the kind of guy to build a car just to let it sit in the garage. This thing is going to see action, and I can't wait to see what it can do. So, let's wrap this up. Bobby's new Nova is more than just a cool car, it represents a shift back to what made Street Outlaws so great in the first place. Simple, powerful, real street cars going head-to-head in true street racing fashion. And let's be honest, there's something pure about a small tire, big block, nitrous-powered car laying it all on the line with no excuses, no gimmicks, just horsepower and heart. So what do you guys think? Is Bobby's Nova the start of a small tire revolution? Do you miss the old school street racing days of Street Outlaws? Let me know in the comments below. And if you love talking street racing as much as we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on this build. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep it fast, keep it loud, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, in the world of Street Outlaws, No Prep Kings, NPK, cars aren't just machines, they're battle-tested warriors, built to withstand the toughest racing conditions. So, when Bobby Ducote announced that he was selling his No Prep Elite Firebird, it sparked a wave of curiosity among fans. Why would he part ways with a car that had proven its worth on the NPK stage? Is this a strategic move, or is Bobby making room for something even bigger? Let's break it all down. First things first, this isn't just any race car up for grabs. Bobby's Firebird is a top-tier, no-prep machine, and he's offering it for sale at a price that's turning heads, $225,000. Now, that might sound like a hefty sum, but in the world of competitive drag racing, this is actually a steal. Here's what makes this deal even sweeter. The car comes with two complete engines. One engine has only 16 passes, while the other is completely fresh. That means the buyer isn't just getting a well-tested race car, they're also getting a backup power plant, a crucial advantage in the unpredictable world of no-prep racing. And let's not forget, this car qualified for No Prep Elite's top 16. That alone speaks volumes about its potential. If you follow NPK, you know just how tough the competition is. With elite racers like Ryan Martin, Justin Swanstrom, Jim Howe, and Kai Kelly in the mix, making it into the top 16 is no small feat. Not only did Bobby's Firebird make the cut, but it did so comfortably, qualifying 12th overall, a testament to its consistency and power. So, just how fast is this Firebird? Let's talk numbers. 950s in the 60-foot, 380s off the trailer. Capable of 370s on a well-prepped track. For those unfamiliar with drag racing stats, this is a seriously fast car. And while it might not be as dominant as Ryan Martin's or Justin Swanstrom's setups, it's still a proven race winner. The Brad Anderson-based engine with MBE heads delivers massive power, and while it might not be the absolute latest and greatest, it's perfectly suited for true no-prep racing. That's key. In a world where track conditions change constantly, sometimes the most reliable and consistent car is the one that wins, not just the one with the biggest horsepower numbers. Now, let's talk about the financial side of things. Building a brand new NPK level car today? That's going to set you back at least $400,000 to $500,000. And even then, you still have to spend time fine-tuning and getting the setup just right. Bobby's Firebird, on the other hand, is race-ready today. You're getting a proven, fully competitive NPK car, a backup engine, a massive bonus in the no-prep world, a chance to qualify for NPK events without the massive upfront cost. For a racer looking to break into no-prep kings or dominate smaller no-prep events, this car is one of the best deals on the market right now. And if you're someone with a bit of extra budget, you could even upgrade the engine down the road and turn it into a serious championship contender. So, why is Bobby selling this car? Simple, he's moving on to something bigger and better. While he hasn't revealed full details yet, we know that he's gearing up for a new ride in the upcoming season. This suggests that he's looking for an edge, possibly with a more advanced or specialized build. Given how competitive NPK has become, it makes sense that Bobby would want to upgrade to a car that can keep up with the likes of Ryan Martin and the other top racers. But here's the real question, will this be a smart move? Will Bobby's new car be more competitive than the Firebird? Will the upgrade be worth the investment? And most importantly, who will buy the Firebird, and will we see it back on the track under new ownership? These are the questions fans will be asking as we head into the next NPK season. At the end of the day, Bobby Ducote's decision to sell his NPK Firebird is a bold but strategic move. Whether he's making room for a next-level build or just shifting gears in his career, one thing is clear, this car is an absolute steal for any serious racer looking to break into the no-prep world. So, what do you think? Is Bobby making the right move by selling this Firebird? And who do you think will step up to buy it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love talking Street Outlaws, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Stay fast, stay loud, and we'll see you in the next one.